welcome to our practice today. Today, we're going to explore Moon Salutation and purposely kind of bringing this back to light to ourselves and to what it means. And when I think about Moon Salutation and the moon, I think of it in terms of cycles and kind of the circular momentum that happens in all kinds of spaces in our lives, including the moon, right? The month changes and we get a new moon, but also cycles in our own bodies, like our breath, right? We have an inhale, we have an exhale, we have a place in between. Circulation in our body. Our body circulates blood from the heart, away from the heart, and through the body, picking up, vital energy, oxygen, and bringing it back to what we breathe. Even our thoughts are like circles, right? Often we talk about having a train of thought. And when you think about a train of thought, it's destination to destination, but typically it's round trip, right? So it's this circular kind of motion with our train of thoughts. And again, there's a beginning and an end to that. And when we practice moon salutation, which is what we'll be practicing today, it is not like a sun salutation where there's a real, I think, a flow that goes from up to down and then beautifully, finds its way through. I think moon salutation has these moments of almost disconnect, and you kind of have to put those bridges together to make it feel like it's circular. And so as we go through our practice today, the challenge will be, where in the flow do we find ourselves stuck or uncertain or unsure? And give us the benefit of the doubt to know that, what if everything went all right? What if everything went in that circular motion? We go to beginning and end. And then what did we learn from it? What did we learn as we took that circular motion? So I really like to bring this practice in pieces. So we'll practice pieces of the practice so that when we get to the final accumulation of it all, we'll be able to hopefully flow better and expect the unexpected, and know that it will be okay, regardless of the bumps in the road or the uncertainty or maybe the doubt that we have. So that's kind of where we're going to take the practice today. And then our meditation will be this notion of the moonlight penetrating within us and around us, and giving us the sensation that that life is circular, that many pieces of nature are around in nature. You'll see, now that I mentioned this to you, might as you're out in nature, you might see a lot of the roundness, like in a tree stump or in the way a path is laid out from a tree. And so the circular motion is really this indication that what comes around goes around, right? This notion of karma and bringing that to light. So that's where we'll go in our practice. But we'll start our practice, as we always do, with our breath. Okay, so I'll have you sit up nice and tall on a block or your pillow.